Hope you guys enjoyed the films. So let's bring the two filmmakers up who are here in attendance. Okay, okay. Do you want to introduce yourself and the film you're part of?
Hey, I'm Cassandra Myers, and I was the spoken word artist in Everyone Wants a Tight Pussy.
My name is Maz. I'm the director and actor of The Sweater.
I'm Anya. I'm the producer of The Sweater.
I'm Christian, and these guys filmed me without my consent. So.
He chases me in the store.
Okay. So anybody have any questions for both of the filmmakers, or either one, or make the first comment of the night? Yes, go ahead, sir.
Oh, okay. Good job to both of you. I admire your courage and your bravery, and the fact that you do it with a smile is amazing. You're funny as fuck, bro. So good job. I just wanted to comment, that's it.
More of a comment and a question? Any other questions people have? Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Hey, I loved both of the films. I especially loved how I could recognize some of the locations in the Sweater video. Like, I believe the Danforth Food Market, that's in like the Jane Strip, right? Like North York.
Yes.
And I think I've been to that Value Village before. I wasn't there when you stole your sweater back. But like,
That's 3 Value Villages, because the first one that we filmed in, nothing really happened. Like, they just let me go. And then the third one was, where was it? I think it's also on that same, North York. But they actually signed consent, which is good, except for Christian. Hopefully today he can.
Well, you can explain to them that it's like it was part improvisation.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously there's real people and there's mix, and the goal is to mix kind of like real reactions and then actors in there as well. So the film was a lot of kind of documentary-esque things.
That's for you. I noticed that like at the end of your film there was this sponsored by Ontario, or was there how do they like, get in touch with you? Like how does that? How do you put that in like an email? You know what I mean? Like we want you to, Could you explain a little bit about that, please?
The film was funded by the Ontario Council for the Arts. Yes. So if you would like to get your art sponsored by the government, you can apply to the Ontario Arts Council, the Canada Arts Council, or the Toronto Arts Council. I do not work for either of these councils.
Any other questions? Yeah, go ahead.
What was your inspiration for that poem?
Yeah, I have chronic vaginal pain, and it's not exactly fun. So sometimes you just gotta make films about things that aren't exactly fun, and then you invite all your friends. Can my friends make some noise who are here tonight? Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
We did a podcast together, Shameless Club, but you talk about the retrieving the scene where you tried to retrieve the sweater from the box, from the cash box.
the 2 girls?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were, I think that was the very last thing that we shot, and we had no idea how that connecting piece would be. And luckily these 2 girls who had no idea, we were filming with 3 cameras, luckily, which is what you should do if you're gonna film real people, because you'll never get a second take. They just came, and the discovery that the box was open, I thought was amazing. So we just rolled with it, because I thought that the box wouldn't open and I would have to call them, but she kicked it open and just somehow broke it open, which was great. I cut out the part where I convinced them, because at first they're like, this guy's sketchy. I have no idea, what is he gonna, with this box? And it was like late, it was like 1 a.m. And they just felt really bad for me, so yeah.
How much of it was like planned out beforehand? And like, is there a sweater that you had that was like lost that inspired this?
Dude, that's her sweater actually, yeah.
So it was a female sweater?
Yes, I guess. How much of it was planned? I mean, we shot this out of order as well, so we just kind of started building the story like with each piece. We're like, okay, now we need like his like stupid friends who are like horribly misogynistic to like convince him to, get it or whatever. And so it was just building things, like seeing it in the edit. I mean, with this film, like it wasn't shot traditionally. We would like shoot a scene, cut it together, have the weekend to watch it, and then figure out what's the connecting piece. Where like when you traditionally shoot a film, you have a script and you follow that script. And so this film really allowed us to not be constrained by anything. And if something didn't work, we would just go back and reshoot it. So that was kind of like the process. We found the structure as we were filming it.
Any other questions? Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Question for each. So Cassandra first. I see in your film there was a lot of motifs of water, of the sea, of sea life. Can you talk a bit more about that?
Yeah, absolutely. I find shells to be I think like it's like very obvious that shells have like this pseudo-vaginal architecture, but I think what's more interesting about shells is the process in which like shells create pearls, and the way that shells are actually formed biologically through like a spiraling physics, and that same spiraling physics is responsible for like the human body's spiral fascia. And so the way that like the body curls in on itself is very similar to what the experience of living with vulvodynia feels like.
And then my question for Maziyar. It's not even a question. We went to high school together.
Did we? Yeah, because you said Maziyar instead of Maz. I was like, that was very good. Jeff, oh my God, yes!
Yes, it's so good to see you.
That's so crazy.
We haven't seen each other over how many years?
Oh my God.
So
Yeah.
proud of you, so happy that you've made it so
Oh, that's so crazy. Yeah. Do you make films as well? Good. You've saved yourself a world of pain. Smart man.
Small world. Yeah, go ahead.
Have any of you in the film shown anywhere other than this festival? Like anywhere around the world?
Yes, like we showed the film at the Slam Dance Film Festival in Vancouver and just like, around Canada.
And we get kicked out of TIFF.
Oh yeah, the film was accepted into TIFF last year, but because we played everywhere, they pulled the film out 1 week before they showed it, so it's fine. We don't need them. We're here.
Yeah, my work has been in Berlin, Buenos Aires, France. It's been in Mexico, and it's been in LA recently. So I don't really know what film festivals like life is like. I'm just a slam poet and a spoken word artist. So what I found is that I've also posted my work to social media, and the poem was recently accepted for a poetry prize. But because I posted to social media, likewise, it was pulled by that poetry prize, unfortunately. Boo.
I was just about to say, very poetic, very visually effective, and it was really nice to see, and enough short to understand the process.
To the team of the sweater, that was hilarious, and just love that it was filmed in the city. Thank you for that. And to Cassandra, I work in women's healthcare, and so like encounter this all the time, unfortunately. And so thank you for making a film about it.
Absolutely.
Very eloquent. Yeah.
Thank you. Did you have a question? Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, I love the theater, and I really enjoyed the short film you made. But about you look very photogenic, especially in the
Borat
film. Yeah, exactly.
Thank you for that.
It's
Belgium works.
yeah, it reminds me of Borat. I thought you kind of
Great comparison.
Only better.
Yeah.
But you look like Bad Bunny in the movie. Now you look like Borat.
But if you are Eric or be a star as a a comedian, I think you will be definitely successful. In my opinion.
Do you guys hear that? Tell my producer.
For this rather, so it's a hilarious film. But for the last thing, why did you design it like that? So you're like really trying to showing your sweater, but your friends are just chatting something else. Why do you?
Yeah, I think, it is a comedy, not to get deep about it, but I feel like in my own life, like you chase things that mean nothing, like for such a, like whether it's a trivial argument with a partner or just a stupid like thing that you do, but it means so much to you, but then in reality, like who gives a fuck? But you, and I think he thought that chasing that, getting it would somehow make him like a big man, or like, I'm gonna show everybody. And who cares? Like, nobody cares. Like I think that's the sad truth of it, is that his life goes on and it doesn't matter. And I feel like that's true in my life and, in other people's lives, like you chase things that are worthless sometimes, I think.
So the one thing about your movie specifically that really like was kind of like a twist was when you said that I haven't worn it. Now, is the ironic part in this the fact that you would go so far for something that is so meaningless? Because the thing is, a normal human being within like reason, they would go after their favorite sweater. It's like I've been emasculated, but I really care about the sweater. But it's like I really care about this fleeting acceptance from my friends as opposed to...
It could be anything. Like, I feel like it could have been anything. I think he just decided to fixate on that one, and he found some stupid reason, my grandma gave it to me. Like, he just found it, and I think, again, like, it really doesn't matter what it could have been. It could have been an argument that he fixates on or whatever, but yeah, he decided to get a sweater in the middle of the summer.
Go ahead.
Hi, thank you for your film. I'm curious about if there was anything surprising about working in the medium of film, since you're a poet and I'm guessing would work like as a performance artist more.
Yeah, thank you for that thoughtful question. I think as a spoken word artist, the element of performing in poetry is way more central than it is in a literary form of poetry. And sometimes I feel limited by the ability of just my body to tell a story on a stage. And so having access to props, to lighting, to like actually bringing the metaphor more directly to life, I think like gives me some reprieve from the limitations of the body as being the carrier completely of the narrative. Cool. Thanks.
Cool. You have a question?
Oh, yeah. Congrats to both teams, amazing work. Question for Cassandra. Any plans to turn your other slam poetry or poems into this medium or any other medium?
Wow, I'm so glad you asked. I'm currently waiting on Canada Council results any day now for the next round of Cinepoems that I will be doing. And I think that there's a lot of poets who are starting to write for film and TV, like Fatima Ashkar or Tommy Pico on Res Dogs. And I think that poets have this like certain narrative, metaphoric, and also like philosophical quality that like can be delivered really succinctly, and that translates well to film and television. So if you see me on CBC Gem in the next 5 to 10 years, remember me.
Any last questions before we wrap up? Go ahead. Yep.
So just to be clear, this was your first film?
Yes.
And how much of the like direction aspects and stuff were you in control of? Like, did you work with a team or was it mostly yourself?
I worked with a team. So Sofia is my director. She is Mexican based. She's incredible. I highly recommend you check her out. Her TV show Yellow is going to be releasing with Lionsgate soon, and her film Adolfo has won like many awards and was also in TIFF, I think. So definitely check her out. She's really closely cinematically related to like Cinda Aga's work, and it's like that high fructose corn syrup, like really like let's make the toys dance kind of work. That is my favorite type of shooting. But I will also have a little bit of merch that I will be having for sale this evening. So if you want to come check out my oyster poetry, that's like literal oysters with literal poems, then you can check me out at the merch table tonight. Thanks.
Cool.